You're watching BCTV, Branford's community access station.
This is BCTV, Branford Government Television, a service of Branford Community Television. The following program is brought to you through the support of the Town of Branford.
Learn how to play golf, tennis, swim, sailing.
Okay, we're going to get started for Town of Branford Board of Finance meeting, the regular meeting scheduled for today, June 25th, 2018. First on the agenda is to approve the minutes of the April 30th and May 21st meetings. Why don't we take them separately? Anybody have an issue? Somebody want to move on the 30th?
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes of the April 30th.
I'll second it.
And seconded, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Next, we have the May 21st. I think we have an...
I'll make a motion that we accept the corrected minutes of the May 21st meeting.
Okay. And the corrected minutes are with regards to item number 1?
Yes.
Okay. And Lisa, you have those corrections?
I do.
Okay. Charlie's made a motion.
Second.
And seconded by Victor. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next on the agenda is citizens' comments. If there's anyone from the audience who'd like to make comments to the board with regards to the agenda items. If not, we'll move on to item number 3, is to consider and if appropriate, approve a request from the general government buildings for the following budget transfer from utilities, water, gas, and electric, $3,150 into overtime, $150. Welcome, Otto.
3,000.
$3,150. Thanks, Victor.
Good afternoon. I need to transfer $3,150 from the utilities account into the overtime account to cover the balance, the overtime that I'm not able to cover. Reason for that is we did 2 major carpet jobs and it required a lot of overtime. Town hall took about 3 months on weekends. So, and then I don't think the snow had much to do with that, but it ate up a lot of time.
Okay, thanks, Otto. Questions from Otto? Charlie?
How does that deplete the, where that line item, the 3150, is there anything left?
Oh, there's still money left in there.
No, there
I
is.
mean, not in the overtime account, in the
Not in the
utility
overtime.
account.
Oh, what, in the utilities?
Yeah.
Account, there's still money left?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll move it, Jeff.
Been moved by Robert,
Second.
seconded by Jeff. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Otto.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, excuse me, is to hear from the request from the Board of Police Commissioners seeking the board's approval of the employment agreement of Jonathan Mulhern as Deputy Police Chief for the Town of Branford. Welcome, Chief, and Joyce, HR, from HR. I know we've had been provided a copy of the contract. Chief, are you or Joyce like to go over briefly with us?
So it's a multi-year contract. It's a 3-year contract. Some of the highlights: the salary will be $115,000 starting 2018, 2019. Pretty much the contract is the same as mine, with the same amount of time off and health benefits and vacation, holidays, sick time, and so on. I don't know what exactly you're
There may be
looking
some
for.
specific questions, Chief, but let me ask you, I know when we moved through the process, you went through a board of chiefs in order to
Sure.
cull down. You want to just step through that process?
Yeah,
briefly?
certainly. So the process was run by South Central Criminal Justice Administration. It started out with 26 applicants for the position. A board of 5 police chiefs throughout the state of Connecticut reviewed their resumes and their portfolios that were submitted. They narrowed down the group to 14 candidates. Another group of 5 police chiefs from the state of Connecticut interviewed the remaining candidates. They narrowed that down to a field of 7. I believe probably some of the top cops in the state of Connecticut. The field was extremely impressive. They were presented before the Board of Police Commissioners, who interviewed the 7 remaining candidates. Overwhelmingly, they chose Jonathan Mulhern, who is currently the Deputy Chief of North Haven Police Department.
Okay, thanks, Chief. We have some specific questions about the contract. Victor?
Well, not about the contract. I had a question about the number of captains. Is that changing?
We're currently in contract negotiations.
Okay, thank you.
Charlie?
Chief, when does it commence? What's the date, July 1st, or?
It's
Hopefully
August.
July 2nd. It has to be passed by this board, and then it also has to be
Okay.
passed by the
It'll be in
Board of
July,
Selectmen.
though, that's.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
So just so you know, this contract was reviewed by our labor attorney, Bill Ryan, as well as Joyce, so it was a joint effort between the police department, HR, and the town labor attorney.
Thanks. Victor?
I'd like to make a small change to this last paragraph on the first page, if you were to make it more readable, where it says, including any payments made by the town to the deputy chief, comma, unless terminated in accordance with section 6, termination of employment, or there is already a comma. There should be a comma after deputy chief to make that a little bit more readable.
So that's section 3, the last
3 of us
paragraph.
stumbled over that, so.
There was a second,
I'll blame Joyce for that one.
Okay. She really knows.
I don't have one of those. Okay, good.
there's another revision that went out there.
After deputy chief.
I think they listened to you and they put the comment.
Okay.
All right.
So,
I have it in there. It's already,
as long as it's got a.
I had already revised it.
You did, okay. Thank you, Joyce.
Bob, you got a question?
Yeah, I just have a couple of questions. It talks about having a measured approach to his goals and objectives.
Where are you, Bob?
I'm on page 1, bottom. Deputy Chief understands the second to the last paragraph, where it talks about goals and objectives, where his performance will be evaluated. Do we have an outline of what those goals and objectives are going to be, or is that something you're going to do when he comes on board?
Well, it's part of his job responsibilities, and that's pretty much something that we're going to do as he comes on board, evaluate how he's doing, particularly with succession plans, moving the department forward.
Okay, so that's something that you'll do internally once he gets here?
Now that gets done with the commission and you.
Correct.
Thanks, Chief. Other questions on any of the other details of the
I just
contract?
have
Robert?
a couple of others.
Sure.
So then the sick days, accumulated sick days, he doesn't get paid for those, but do they count if he's ready to retire? Is he able to utilize those? So that's, okay, so he doesn't get any of those. Let's see. So do we already have a vehicle for him, or will we be purchasing additional?
We're all set.
We're all set. And then my last question on section 6. I was a little confused by that. So it says that, he may be terminated, amended, extended on this agreement, but I'm assuming that would have to come before the police commission, Board of Finance, and the RTM.
Specifically, what's your question again, Bob?
But my question is, if you decided to extend the contract or make any changes to it?
You're talking about section A?
Yes.
Section 6, paragraph A. The town and the deputy chief may terminate, amend, or extend this contract in writing by any time by mutual agreement.
So what I believe that refers to, if the deputy chief wants to retire, depart from the department, it would be through mutual agreement between the town and the deputy chief.
Right. But I would think that would have to go before the commission and the Board of Finance.
I think you're talking about the amend and the extend part.
Correct.
The
Right.
amendment and the extension would be through the Board of Finance in BRTM. It's
Yeah, so.
it's basic.
I think we should state it.
It would, per our town code, financial obligations review, any contracts that are amended, extended, adjustments would come before the Board of Finance. They wouldn't require
So we,
RTN. Similar, that's why we're here tonight. It would still follow that same process,
Right.
Bob.
Right, all right, so you want to keep that silent in here?
I mean, it's per our town, there's a town ordinance that covers that. So I think you're covered as
Okay, that's all I have.
Lorraine, you got questions?
My question is, does something like this does the contract that was developed, does that become personal exclusively to him, or does it go through human resources?
well, the contract is exclusive to the deputy chief.
Right. Okay.
And the contract was developed with Human Resources and the town labor attorney, Bill Ryan.
Okay, thank you.
And then, once it's approved and all signatures are on it, we do file it in the town clerk's office, just like any other agreement.
Okay. Other questions on the contract?
I'll move approval.
Joe, I don't have a
Jeff?
question, just a general comment. My son is an officer in a neighboring town, and he voluntarily made some favorable comments regarding Jonathan. I just want to put that out there.
Okay, thank you. Robert, did you have
Yeah, that
something to
was
say?
a motion to approve. but-
Motion to approve by Robert, seconded by Victor. Additional discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
All right, Chief, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
And with no other business to conduct, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Been moved and seconded by
Second.
Charlie, no, by Jeff. All in favor? Aye. Okay.
The preceding program was brought to you through the support of the Town of Branford. Watch town meetings or other videos on demand at BranfordTV.org.